In this video, I'm going to show you what I eat for lunch on the average day. And this is someone who's recovered from IBS, Crohn's, Colitis, and help many other people do that as well. If you haven't already, sign up for my webinar. I have tons of crazy discounts going on between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And you'll only get these discounts if you're on the newsletter. So today, I'm having some dumplings, or pilmeni, as they call them in Eastern Europe, and I just boiled them. I boiled them in tap water. Forgive me, I don't like drinking tap water because it is pretty gross. I usually prefer getting it from some spring source, and I know it's not glass, it's in plastic, so it's estrogen, and it's making me grow tits or something. You hear all sorts of crazy stuff in the holistic community nowadays. All right, these are full of gluten. I don't know if they're organic. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I would in a perfect world, but I'm kind of short on time, and I'm kind of behind on editing videos, so I just literally need to get calories into me so my brain and body can function. What type of salt? Should I use sea salt, or should I use the pink salt right here? So I use the pink salt to keep the things from sticking together, but I'm going to use sea salt because sea salt mimics our blood composition. We came from the sea, and even if you want to follow this from a biblical perspective, life in the sea was developed first. And when life came out of the sea, we took the sea with us in our blood. Sea salt and blood have the same mineral composition. It's just the concentration that's different. The proportions are the exact same. Seawater's at 3% and blood is around 1%. I'm off by a couple points percent, but it's essentially 1 and 3%. So I'm going to use sea salt. I normally use like a Celtic sea salt. I think this is a sea salt that's like more refined. I'm kind of like in the middle of moving right now, so I don't have like a lot, different things to play with. I don't have like all the normal stuff that I usually do. So that's full on gluten. Don't be afraid of gluten. Gluten is protein. Protein is your friend. You need protein to stitch your gut back together. If I were to eat this before I learned German New Medicine, I would be shaking in my boots. Oh my God, I'm going to be paying for this. I'm going to have diarrhea for the rest of the year if I eat this because I read Grain Brain, because I read the specific carbohydrate diet book. Whereas when I know German New Medicine now, I know for me, childhood trauma. Again, my childhood trauma was parents buying me stuff at the mall. For those of you who it's only been a few years, what happened 2 years ago? Girlfriend break up with you? And you cried for a year about it? Did you lose your job? Like, what happened? What was the stressful thing that put your gut into overdrive? And we still haven't resolved it on a conscious or subconscious level. And it's usually a mixture of the two. So, all right, let's sprinkle some sea salt onto this bad boy. This right here is sour cream, or smetana, what they call it in Russian. That is cream. Oh my God, dairy, the most easiest to digest, nutrient-dense fat on the planet. That's how I would have reacted. That's what my brain would think before I knew GNM. I actually never thought baby was bad for you. Maybe if this wasn't like 100% organic, there's this and that in there, and it's going to kill me. No, it's just vitamin A. Shut up and throw it on your food with a smile on your face and just eat it. Very appetizing the way I'm adding it right now. Yeah, very simple, very boring meal we're having today. Just want to get it out of the way. Didn't know what to make video about it. For German New Medicine, people who don't know German New Medicine, they're just so deathly afraid of energy and nutrients. And think about what your brain is going to do if you eat something and you believe that it's going to kill you. This gluten, this protein, it's going to kill me. This dairy, this baby food, this A, D, E, and K2, it's going to kill me. Your brain is going to go, okay, we need to get this out of us. And then it's going to eject. How does it do that? Vomiting or diarrhea. It's that simple. It is that plain and simple. Do not be afraid of the very thing that keeps you up, which is energy and nutrients. I swear to God, 50% of my brain power used to revolve around, oh, can I eat this? Can I eat that? Oh, I can only eat gluten. If it's sourdough, that was like if you were to have a transcript of all of my thoughts throughout the day. Can I eat this? Can I eat that? I'm going to go to this grocery store to get that food. Instead, it needs to be, that brain power needs to be focused on, all right, I'm going to make a timeline and try to find what would put him overdrive. My symptoms got really bad during one relationship. What was the crap I wanted to get rid of? Or what couldn't, because you could think about a relationship, oh, I want to get rid of her crap. Or you could look at her as a way from, I've had one friend, he lived with a girl and he couldn't get her out of his house. And when he did, that's when the symptoms came. Because it usually comes on the resolution when the big symptoms come. This is the best lighting in the world right now. But somebody else could be like, I can digest and absorb. I want to, but I can't. The other person could go, I want to eject this girl, but I can't. Is the meat organic? I wish it was, but it's... But I do know most people can eat these every single day, and they're just... You were able to eat normal food every single day, and you were just fine. I can feel my brain coming back online already. I think all I had to eat this morning was like for breakfast, 2 cold brew coffees. Before this, I soda. If I had all the willpower right now, I would get all the organics or whatever. And I live in LA right now. And, you would think LA would be good for getting food, but it really isn't. Some people who, they'll drive 2 hours just to go get some raw milk, thinking that raw milk is... It starts in the month. All right, I'm going to kill your guys' appetite. If you watch me eat the rest of this, I kind of eat like a... But that's the transition you need to make in your head if you want to get better. You can't, let me put it this way. You cannot get better if you are going to be afraid of this. It's not possible. You can't avoid this for the rest of your life. You can't eat organic, even in America. Organic food has it still has tons of pesticides on it. You need to find the conflict. You need to learn the basics of German new medicine. That your brain's putting your gut in and out of overdrive. That's how this works. If you want to learn the details around that, keep watching my channel and also go watch my webinar. And it's also going to sign you up for my email list where I share exclusive information with you. Right now we're doing Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals.